All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Jared Morrow. This is my video for assignment 5 for ENG 2003. I'm just gonna have to live with that. Take 1 because I'm not gonna take any extra takes because that doesn't help me get across the point that I am trying to make in this video, which you will see later. If you don't believe I go to York, there's a little stamp on my name, on my hand. Got stamped earlier at the athletic banquet. It says I go to York. And if you need any other proof that I go to York, here is a fork that I am very capable of holding. And you know what they say if you can hold the fork, you can go to York. So obviously I had the credentials to get in. My name, as I said, is Jared Morrow, and it should be on the channel. It should be named after me. And if you need my student number, I will put that in the description. So what I'm going to teach you is I'm going to teach you an engineering concept, and the engineering concept I'm going to teach you is very important, and I think every engineer should realize, and that is that you don't go to school to... going to school doesn't make you an engineer. Going to school just gives you the tools to do engineering things with. But if all we learn in school is science, then we would just be scientists. So what we're supposed to do is we're supposed to take that information outside and apply it. Applied sciences, also known as engineering. So what you need to know, or what you need to have in order to apply your sciences, to fix things or whatever you want to do, is you need to have imagination and creativity. So what we're going to try and do here is we're going to try and get across some drills that are, or one drill that's good, that I find fun to stretch your creativity a little bit. As I said, it's important not that we just know what we're learning in school, but how to apply it, and how to apply it in abstract ways that nobody else has thought of, because that's what actually separates you from the rest. So here's just a few things that we're going to do. I'm going to pick something. I'm just going to write it down. I'm going to say this is going to be a creature of some sorts. So right here. I hope you can see that. Let's just hope. Sure. It says creature. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to close my eyes. And I'm just going to draw something. So here we go, closing my eyes. Alright, that's what I got. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and turn that into something. You can see that this is done with a permanent marker, because we don't want to erase anything. In the famous words of Bob Ross, there is no such thing as a mistake, only happy accidents. Something like these 3 dots. I'm sure I'll have to use those later when I drop my pen, because that was really, really smooth of me. So I'm going to turn this into some sort of a creature. I'm going to try, and it's honestly, it's looking pretty hard. So what am I going to do here? I feel like I want to take this, and I want to make this the head. So let's make this a head. It's got some fancy looking cat ears, and by no means am I a good artist, so don't expect anything amazing. Alright, let's just stick with that kind of cat idea for now. Got a little cat face. It's got a very proud stance. We'll match its legs with another set of legs like this. I don't really like the fact that its collar's sticking, or that this is sticking out, so I'm going to turn that into a little medallion around its neck. There we go. I don't really know what to do with this quite yet. I think what's going to have to happen is that this is just going to end up being really weird. Oh man, this thing looks bad. Okay. So what we're going to do instead is add a little tail on it, just like that. And it's going to have little black feet. And little black things at the end of its hands as well. And, oh geez, yeah, that doesn't look very pretty, but, I mean, it's something, which is all we were looking for. And we can have a little black at the end of its tail here, too. We can color its ears black. Look at that. Now it's kind of matching. Can't really notice that it's got 2 ears anymore. But I am really not enjoying its front legs. So let's just make sure that it's standing tall. And we'll put some shiny lights around it to make sure that you know that this is one proud cat. And yeah, that does not look good at all. But hey, I turned it into something, right? So let's try it again. Let's go down here. Let's write scene. And now I'm going to draw. Let's draw some straight edges this time. Again, eyes closed. Perfect. Yeah, you know, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this right here. Let's turn this into some sort of a tree. What we've got is we've got a tree branch coming off here with some stuff, and the tree can keep climbing higher and higher. Why not? Right, and we've got some string tied to the tree branch, which is going through the top here to another tree on the other side. Ooh, terrible. Right, this tree's got a little bit of a rough patch. Let's just make this the shadow that part of the other tree casts. Cool. Why not? That looks believable. And then we've got some more. I guess we'll have to shade the rest of this as well to make it look a little more believable as we climb up this tree here. Like I said, no mistakes, happy accidents. We've got another tree branch. Perfect. And like the rest of this tree can go up however it wants. Not worried with the top of this tree right now. We've got a string holding the other side of this tent up. We've got some pegs right there. Another set of pegs right there. There's probably some pegs on the back that you can't see. And this can be the fly. Let's say that this is the fly of the tent, which keeps it from getting wet. It's not exactly the most perfect of a fly, but I'm sure it gets the job done. Let's just assume that it's stretched out a little bit over the tent. Right here, it's being pulled down. It's got some extra pegs. Perfect, that keeps that dry. And then we've got the front entrance of the tent right here. I'm still not entirely sure what to do with this line, but let's just say that this is a door here. There's a door to the tent, and it is currently folded in, so it's as if it's rolled up in the back. You can see on the inside. And then this is just some weird design on the tent, I guess. We'll just make the tent have a cool striped pattern. Yeah. And then on the inside, there's just the inside of the tent, just so we know. I mean, hey, it's something. We can put like a nice nice campfire or something over here, you know, right, with some flames. Why not? Coming out of this little campfire burning place, and like a nice little moon. It's not really looking like a moon, but like, hey, if I put some stars around it, might look like a moon. Alright, but basically, I mean, hey, that turned out a lot better than whatever you want to call that thing, so that's good. But yeah, basically what I wanted to just get across is that you need to practice just making something out of nothing, because that's what we have to do. We have to just use whatever we can to make something work. So, for instance, and like, I'm not saying there's any one way to do it. Like, let's just say there's 4 identical or somewhat identical, because I can't draw that accurately. 4 circles. You know, you could take these in many different ways. Let's just say that someone, you know, you could just go bland, basic, and just say that, yeah, this is a basketball. Wow, really original. And again, you could do something equally as original, and just add a little bit of a dip, and like some leaves and some fuzz. And like, oh wow, it's peach. Whoa. You could go a little bit further. You could say that this is actually going to be the wheel of a car. A strange car. And the car is going to draw the, oh, that's a very small wheel. Perfect. Right, just like that. It's got some more stuff at the back. We're going to draw it. I'm not that great at drawing cars, obviously. But we've got the hood over the car. We've got the hood over this car too. Why not? We can add that. Front grille. This is one heck of a car, that's for sure. Dang, look at that. Quite the car. Absolutely. With some guy here, you know, giving me the peace sign out the window because he's super cool. Yeah, that's my car. Again, didn't expect much, but just trying to prove they can turn into something, anything. This circle, let's just turn it into a let's turn it into some weird kind of scepter. Why not? We got this some weird looking designs to it, and let's say it's got some shine to it, and it's got a nice handle around it with a very long neck and a staff and a butt at the end, just for effect. And we can say that this is some sort of staff that belongs to some awesome, apparently Santa hat wizard over here, smiley face wizard, and he's got this scepter of his that's, I mean, hey, it's looking pretty stylish if you ask me. I think I'd like one of those. That'd be pretty cool. With some big wizard feet, why not? But yeah, I think what I just wanted to get across was just, you know, you have to practice just drawing, really. I feel like drawing has a lot to do with creativity. Like I said, I dropped these 3 dots down before when I dropped my pen, and let's just turn them. If I draw another 3 dots on this side, you know, and draw a nose, maybe. Draw a nose, and some mouth. I know I kind of already made a cat, but like I'd looked at those and just thought whiskers. So if you don't agree with me, that's you know, you can draw 3 dots of your own and see what you come up with. And let's make this. How do I want its eyes to look? I don't know how I want its eyes to look. That's a shame. Let's draw them like this, and then we can fill in its nose like that. We can give it one wonky eye, because this is a fun guy right here. He's been through some stuff. We'll give it some some of that. Give it some scruff. See if you can, there we go, give it some fangs. Feet, some extra feet. And then a big set of fur, and then some little accents of fur, and like, hey, just like that, I got a line, you know, like, woo, why you lions, yeah, because we love to support our sports teams here at York. But yeah, that's what I was trying to get across, is just, you know, practice making something from nothing, because you're going to have to do a lot of it when you graduate. Thanks.